6th Platinum Jubilee at Naga Solidarity Park in Kohima under theme Calls to Oneness. Chief Minister Nltv graces the occasion as chief guest and unveils monolith of NSF 75 years celebration. Protest against unemployment in Meghalaya's capital Shillong turns violent as protesters goes berserk and trashes those coming in their way, resulting in injuries to several persons and vandalization of properties. Fire in one of the engines forces emergency grounding of Bangalore-bound Indigo aircraft minutes before it takes off. All 184 passengers on board Indigo Flight 6E2131 safely evacuated. DGCA initiates probe into the incident. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar calls internet and social media as potent instruments of the toolkit of terrorists for expanding terrorism. Jaishankar, during UN Security Council's Counter-terrorism committee meet in New Delhi, says terrorism is still one of the gravest threats to humanity. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching Nltv News now. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. Naga Students Federation is holding the culmination program of its 75 years celebration on Saturday at the Naga Solidarity Park in Kohima under the theme Call to Oneness. Chief Minister Nltv graced the occasion as the chief guest while he also unveiled the monolith of the federation. Meanwhile, Rio, taking down to Twitter, congratulated the Naga Students Federation on NSF's 75 years celebration and further stated that it's an occasion to acknowledge the pioneers who had a vision and commend the past and present leaders who have led the federation this far. He further extended greetings to the federation and stated, "May it move forward in unity, stand for truth and glory of the Nagas." Although the Nagaland Medical Dealers Association expressed appreciation for the agreement reached between the Municipal Affairs Department and the Dimapur Municipal Council Employees Welfare Union, they urged all parties to resolve the matter as soon as possible. It is to be mentioned that the DMC agitation has been postponed till November 8 and NDMA expressed concern over piling up of garbage. In case the strike takes place again, as rising cases of dengue and other airborne diseases are widespread, NMDA were worried that the disease might increase if things don't settle down. Furthermore, the association raised the question among public as to why, despite households and business establishments paying their sanitation fees, renewal fees of trade licenses, they have to suffer. Okotso Village and Mangmetong Ekhel Pudu Mendang Trinal Meet 2022 was held on Friday at Okotso Village. Okotso Council Chairman of Okotso Pechamo Nuli and Sessional Secretary of Mangmetong Lima Wati during the meeting said the House resolved that no compensation shall be demanded for developmental works for Doyang Mangmetong Road construction under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, in particular in Mangmetong and Okotso village jurisdiction. Rather, it resolved to organize a mass social work for repair of Mangmetong Okotso stretch of PWD road jointly by the two villages. It may be mentioned that the meeting introduced by pioneers of Okotso and Mangmetong villages is held between the members of the two villages every 3 years, and the next renewal meeting will be held at Mangmetong village in 2025. State Agricultural Management and Extension Training Institute organized a two-day training for Agriculture Technology Management Agency at Sameti of Medzifema on Friday. The participants were trained on the topic of package of practices on the winter vegetable crops, integrated pest management on fruits and vegetables, and package of practices on fruits in northeastern hill region. Furthermore, during the training session, participants were emphasized on the various aspects of winter vegetable crops, along with uses of biofertilizers and management of the field before and after harvesting. Notably, Deputy Project Director of Sameti Janet Chishi chaired the program, and Director of Sameti and Principal of IETC Dr. Wati Mongla Jamir handed over certificates to the trainees. Emporium Training and Consultancy Private Limited organized a job mela in collaboration with District Skill Committee and Dimapur District Administration at District Agriculture Office on Friday. The program was graced by the Dimapur Deputy Commissioner and Chairman of District Skill Committee, Sachin Jaiswal, as the guest of honor. Jaiswal congratulated the youth participants and urged them to adapt to the environment wherever they are posted. CEO of Emporium Training and Consultancy Private Limited, Temjeng Kala Iyer, remarked that the job fair is the correct platform to bridge the gap between the educated unemployed youths and the industry. Several companies like Delta Group, ITC Hotels, Geo World Center, Taj, Elcom Streets, the park took part in the job mela. In order to link farmers' organizations with e-commerce giants and to reduce the issues faced by spice producers, the Spice Board India and Ministry of Commerce and Industry launched a pilot project on e-selling of large cardamom at Nltv Resort in Chumukadima on Friday. The project will link farmers' organizations with e-commerce giants like Amazon, Flipkart and others. Advisor of Horticulture Department and Border Affairs Mathung Yantan opined that the launch of e-selling of large cardamom is a key initiative in integrating trade for developing the Northeast economy and enhancing spice development. Yanthan also informed that the platform will allow producers to connect with spice builders across the country and participate in selling and purchasing spice products. Yanthan also urged the exporters to support spice farmers in the state by producing their organic and chemical-free products. Newland District Planning and Development Board organized a meeting with officers in charge of Newland District at Newland Deputy Commissioner's Conference Hall on Friday. The Deputy Commissioner and Vice Chairman of District Planning and Development Board Newland, Sarah S. Jamir, requested the officers in charge of Newland District and those functioning from Dimapur to give equal importance to the new district. Jamir also cautioned the airing officers that matter will be forwarded to the higher authorities for necessary action. During the meeting, the members approved the recognition of Hokutu and Kiekhu villages, construction of ad hoc town committee office, construction of drainage at Kuhuboto town, approval of DPR for opening Platinum College at Nihoku village, upgradation of EAC Nihoku to SDOC, and constitution of ad hoc town committee in respect of Nihoku circle. In a corruption case from Mizoram, a superintending engineer of State Public Works Department was arrested on Thursday. Officials on Friday said that the senior PWD engineer was arrested for allegedly forging the Aizawl District Deputy Commissioner's signature. Police further added that the PWD engineer named Lalsang Liana forged a notification regarding the closure of all the government offices on October 25 due to the State Meteorological Centre's warning about Cyclone Sitrang. The fake notification regarding the closure of all the state government offices caused widespread alarm in Mizoram, as many people actually believed that the offices would be closed on that day. Following the arrest by police on Thursday, Lalsang Liana was released on anticipatory bail. On Friday, a protest against unemployment in Meghalaya's capital Shillong turned violent, resulting in injuries to several persons and vandalization of properties that include police vehicles as well. Some sensational videos emerged in social media have unfiltered scenes of protesters attacking many passerby while taking part in the rally. The rally was organized by Federation of Khasi Jaintia and Garo people. It has been learned that brutal acts have left several people injured, including media persons. The video of the violent rally are spreading all over the internet, where some rallists were clearly seen chasing random people and assaulting them with flag poles. Reportedly, the rally was organized in an effort to raise awareness on a sharp rise in unemployment in the state of Meghalaya, but the protest took an unfortunate turn when police vehicles were vandalized and violence ensued amid flaring tensions. The Assam government's crackdown against corruption continues, as senior officer of the Assam government was caught red-handed while taking bribe money on Friday. The Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Wing arrested Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, K.K. Sharma, while taking a bribe of Rs 90,000 from a complainant for renewal of security firm license. Following the arrest of the Assam Civil Service officer, authorities raided the office's residence, where an unaccounted cash of Rs 49 lakhs 24,700 was recovered. Meanwhile, Directorate of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption has arrested 64 government employees in Assam involved in as many as 41 cases since May 10, 2021 to October 19, 2022. External Affairs Minister S. J. Shankar on Saturday underlined that the internet and social platforms have become potent instruments in the toolkit of terrorists. While addressing a meeting on countering the use of new and emerging technologies for terrorist purposes on Saturday in Delhi, he stated that internet and social media platforms have become the toolkit of terrorist and militant groups for spreading propaganda, radicalization and conspiracy theories aimed at destabilizing societies. The minister further revealed that in recent years, terrorist groups, their ideological fellow travelers, particularly in open and liberal societies, and lone wolf attackers have significantly enhanced their capabilities by gaining access to these technologies. Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister also announced that India will make a contribution of $500,000 to the UN Trust Fund for Counter-terrorism to help in capacity building support to member states in countering terrorism.
Internet and social media platforms have turned into potent instruments in the toolkit of terrorists and militant groups for spreading propaganda, radicalization, and conspiracy theories aimed at destabilizing societies. Another add-on to the existing worries for governments around the world is the use of unmanned aerial systems by terrorist groups and organized criminal networks. The technological innovations and breakthroughs of the past 2 decades have been transformative in the way the world functions in every respect. These new emerging technologies, from virtual private networks and encrypted messaging services to blockchain and virtual currencies, offer a very promising future for a wide array of economic and social benefits for humankind. However, there is a flip side, especially where terrorism is concerned. Internet and social media platforms.
Highway Area Sumi Sports Association will organize the 10th Union Sports Meet from October 31 at Unity Village in Dimapur. The event will be graced by Commissioner and Secretary of Department of Tourism I. Kito Jimomi as the special guest and the contractor Kaka Jimomi as the guest of honor respectively. The association will conduct various events like men's football, volleyball for both men and women, and badminton double for men and women. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Saturday extended a congratulatory message to Elon Musk on his Twitter takeover. Through a cryptic tweet, he hoped that Twitter would now act against hate speech, check facts more robustly and not stifle the voice of the opposition in India due to the government's pressure. Meanwhile, he also attached an image with a tweet showing the alleged Twitter followers' manipulation data. It may be mentioned that last year in December, Rahul Gandhi alleged that the number of his followers on the microblogging site Twitter was being restricted. The Shinde-Fadnavis-led Maharashtra government has removed the categorized security cover of 25 senior leaders of the Nationalist Congress Party. Congress Party and Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena faction on Friday. The decision was taken after a fresh assessment of the security perception. Those who lost security cover include several former cabinet ministers. However, the security cover of the previous Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray and his family has been retained. Besides Uddhav Thackeray, the security cover of Nationalist Congress Party leader Sharad Pawar and his family, including his daughter, and Baramati Lok Sabha MP Supriya Sule, too have been retained. Meanwhile, NCP leaders Ajit Pawar and Dilip Walse Patil's security has been downgraded to Y+ from Z+ category. A Bangalore-bound A320 aircraft from Delhi forced to be grounded at Indira Gandhi International Airport on Friday after one of its engine caught fire at the time of taking off. Total 184 people were on board the Indigo flight 6E2131 that had to be grounded at 9:30 p.m. after sparks were noticed coming from under the aircraft's wing while it was still on the runway. All passengers were accommodated on alternative aircraft. Meanwhile, Ministry of Civil Aviation directed officials of Director General Civil Aviation to initiate an investigation into the incident, and the DGC has already announced a probe to the firing incident.
Oh shit. Flight 2131 stopping. Oh shit.
In an unfortunate incident on Saturday morning, around 50 people were injured in a fire at a general store in the Sahasganj Teli area of Aurangabad in Bihar. The incident occurred at 2:30 a.m. in the morning when a family was cooking food inside a shop for Chhat Puja as a short circuit led to a gas cylinder explosion. The shop owner Anil Kumar said that a major fire broke out in the shop amidst which a cylinder exploded. After that, there was a stampede-like situation. The emergency services rushed to the spot to control the fire, and the injured were immediately taken to Aurangabad Sadar Hospital. 2 minor girls from Madhya Pradesh's Indore died and another girl is undergoing treatment after they attempted suicide by consuming poisonous substances on Friday. Reportedly, all 3 girls were school students and they were residents of Ashta in Madhya Pradesh. They somehow managed to reach Indore and consumed poisonous sulfurs at a near park at Apple Hospital. As per the victim's statement, who is currently undergoing treatment, they attempted suicide for different reasons. One girl consumed poison because of family dispute. One had dispute with friend. The other girl consumed poison because both her friends were committing suicide. Police have informed that a detailed investigation into the matter is underway. The Mumbai police on Friday has added Indian Penal Code Section 307 attempt to murder charges against film producer Kamal Kishore Mishra following an investigation. Film producer Mishra was detained on Thursday by police for allegedly running his car over his wife's leg in the parking lot of a residential apartment in Mumbai. Mishra was questioned and then booked under IPC sections 279 and 338 following his detainment, after which he was arrested on Friday. A court has sent Mishra into police custody until October 30. Mishra's arrest came after a video regarding the incident became viral in the social media, where it can be seen that a car, after hitting a woman, is attempting to flee the spot. The driver of the car was film producer Kamal Kishore Mishra, who allegedly ran his car over his wife after she found him with another woman at a parking lot. Indian Air Force and French Air and Space Force are participating in a bilateral exercise from October 26 to November 12 at Air Force Station, Jodhpur. The Ministry of Defence informed that this is the 7th edition of the Garuda Air exercises jointly carried out by India and France as part of the growing strategic cooperation between the two countries. The exercise aimed to boost military to military ties between the two countries. Indian Air Force is participating with Su-30 MKI, Rafale, LCA, Tejas and Jaguar fighter aircraft, as well as the lighter combat helicopter and Mi-17 helicopter in the exercise. Meanwhile, French Air and Space Force is participating with 4 Rafale fighter aircraft, 1 I-330 multi-role tanker transport aircraft. Severe tropical storm Nalgae slammed into the Philippines on Saturday after unleashing flash floods and landslides that left at least 72 people dead. At least 14 people were still missing and 33 were injured, and the death toll is likely to climb in the coming days as rescue operations are currently underway. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Nagaland TV, Soap Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital.